On first down, four-man rush. Maye protected, looking deep, taking that shot downfield. It is held on to.
Contested catch guys in the National Football League. He is just hyper competitive. Doesn't matter how hard you hit the guy. He's going to come down with the football. Brilliant throw, and to be able to take that.
That's Ramondre Stevenson, more experience there to pick up what he needs to. He gets out of there. Maye in the middle, high, brought down by Hollins. First down.
Forever to get someone up the field that far and across. So the lack of a pass rush that's been sort of haunting these Ravens all year.
20 yards on the connection. First down, play action. Maye firing from the tight end. It's brought in by Austin Hooper at the 1. So Hooper goes up to get it. His 17th grab of the year.
Good coverage by Gilman, but just a much better throw and catch.
Gain of 20. Kyrie's Tonga, the 330-pound defensive lineman, in the backfield. Play pass. Maye pops it over the head. Waiting is Henry. Touchdown, New England.
He deserved that one. Watch the little hump move over here, getting out on this release. He's blocking. Now he's just going to throw the guy away. Now decision time. You're going to go after Drake Maye. You're going to go up back in coverage.
23 years old, North Carolina, born in Charlotte. Dropping back here, has some time. In the middle, he's got a crosser. There goes Diggs again to the 35-yard line.
No defense can hold up to this amount of time in the pocket with those crossers because the zones get stretched, and unless they can get some heat on Drake Maye.
Diggs bottom of the screen. Couple of big catches so far. Maye's going to fire other side. Sideline. Booty tries to stay in. He does. Kayshon Booty with a catch right around midfield and out of bounds as well.
And just fired it. Let's take a look. That looks clean to me. No shin on the ground. Oh.
Man rush, they come to Maye, steps up on the run, got it in the middle to Diggs at the 44. Stevenson gets a break to Ernest Johnson, 7th-year veteran, former Raven in the lineup. Maye taking a deep shot, downfield, towards Williams, he brought it in, that's a touchdown. That is Kyle Williams, his 3rd of the year. Tremendous over-the-shoulder catch. Game on in Baltimore.
That one. That's a little taste of what we saw all year, earlier in the year. Let's make sure everything was kosher. Yes, indeed, it was. Brilliant. And Kyle Williams, you hit on it. How about a guy averaging 28.5 yards a catch this year? You have a trusted weapon.
Henry, the tight end, the lone receiver left. Maye looking that way, nothing open. Throws it in the middle, Stevenson for 2. Flag is down in the end zone. Looks to be on the Ravens. The Patriots, who hit both of their two-point conversions, they try. Patriots down 3, taking over at their own 11. Drake Maye, 300-yard night, looking to add to it, and he does with Mac Hollins to the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 21. Some Mike Vrabel call that timeout. They are trying to just finely tune this clock management, and wasting more time like this does it. Maye got all the time wasted and the first down, shuts it down before a touchdown, and it is game over.